Yo, what's up guys, thanks here. In today's video, we're gonna go through Fortnite optimization. I recently just upgraded my GPU and I freshly installed Windows as well as Fortnite. So this will be my first time running Fortnite after the pre-install. And we're gonna go through all the steps for you to like make your game run smooth and all the recommend settings. So let's begin. First step, open your Epic Games. Alright, wait for the Epic Games to load, then go on your profile, go on settings. Now, make sure everything here is unchecked. As you can see, everything is unchecked, including auto update and additional command line. Now, if you use any additional command line, I guess you can keep it on. I personally don't think any of the command lines work anymore, especially except the one with the splash screen, which is like reducing the loading time of Fortnite by like maybe a second or half a second. So it's useless in my opinion. So I don't really use any of them. Throttle downloads, make sure it's enabled and make sure it's on 0. Then you can go back with arrow. Then go on library. Go on the 3 dots on Fortnite. Go on manage. Verify your game. Then once you're done with verifying, click the X. Then again 3 dots. Then manage. Options. Then over here you want everything unchecked except Fortnite Core and Battle Royale and disable cosmetic streaming. Everything else unchecked. If you're playing Save the World, you can keep that checked. I personally don't own Save the World, so I don't have it checked. Everything else unchecked. Of course, if you use any language over here as well, you can keep that, but I think most people play on English, so that's the default. If it's your first time enabling disable cosmetic streaming, it might download some extra space or storage, I should say. For some people, it might be 6 gigabytes, for some people 20 gigabytes, etc. But just wait it out and you're good to go. So make sure just Fortnite Core, disable cosmetic streaming. Everything else unchecked. Apply. Then we can close out of Epic Games. Now, open your file explorer. Go on the thingy on your C drive. Program files. Epic Games. Fortnite game. Binaries. Win64. Scroll down, and you will see how the Fortnite EX is from Fortnite client Win64 down to Fortnite launcher. We're gonna apply some settings to them, so make sure you copy the settings and apply it for all of them. So properties, compatibility, disable full screen optimization, change high DPI settings, override high DPI scaling behavior. Apply. Okay, now do for the rest of them. All right, now you can close out of this. Now we go on app data, Woco. Now over here, you have a Fortnite folder, delete that as we're gonna regenerate it and make a new one. So as you can see, I have not opened Fortnite yet, so I don't have a Fortnite folder yet. But if you do have one, just delete it. Make sure you keep the Epic Games and the Epic Games launcher on, otherwise you'll be sign out of your profiles. So don't delete this too, just Fortnite game. Then once you're done with that, just back out. Now, let's open Nvidia. Alrighty, so we can minimize right now this. Then open the folder NIP, which is Nvidia Profile Inspector, run it as admin. Wait for the bar to load. Once the bar is loaded, just go back to the folder, then get the Tensupog NIP, hold it, and just drag it inside. Now, if it's successful, you will see this message. If you get an error, that means your Profile Inspector is either older version or a newer version, that the NIP does not support it, or maybe your GPU is like some old driver that does not have some of the settings. So just make sure you use the latest NVIDIA driver and make sure you have the same profile. I'll include the folder in the description, so you don't have to like look up the version, but in case you want to do it manually, it's 2404. Then once you get this message, just click OK. And as you can see, it already applied every single setting for the Nvidia Profile Inspector. So just click apply. And we can exit. Now, back to the Nvidia Profile, Nvidia Control Panel, my bad. Now we're gonna apply stretch resolution. So go on stretch resolution, go on customize, make sure enable resolution not exposed by the display is checked, then create custom resolution. Then in horizontal pixels, we're gonna type the resolution that we want. I personally use 1650 by 1080, but I recently switched to 1550 just to try it out, and I quite like it. So I would recommend this resolution right now as the best one for Fortnite at the moment, which is still good for visibility and competitive play. But again, 1650, 1750 is still a decent amount. Anyways, change the first number for the resolution. Just like that. Then refresh rate, make sure it's the same as your monitor. Then click test. You see this message, apply changes, yes. Then make sure the box here is checked, then okay. And now you see the resolution popping up here with the refresh rate that you selected. Now, go back to adjust desktop size and position. Now, over here, you will notice the preview tab, resolution. Make sure it matches the resolution that we just made, which is 1550. The refresh rate is 240, of course. And then over here, you see aspect ratio, full screen, and no scaling. Whenever you switch to this resolution, you will have black bars on left and right. In this case, to fix this, you want to go full screen. And perform scaling on, you want to set it to display. My monitor sadly does not support that option, so I'm forced to use GPU. And again, if you want to have the best stretch resolution with the nearest to zero input delay for the resolution, you have to use a program called CRU, or in short, CRU. I cannot really show you how to work it out, as my monitor will go black, as it does not support the program. But that's the way to do it, like full, like 100% stretch without delay. Then you have here no scaling, display, and the actual resolution working fine. But for my method, this is the way, and it's full screen, display scaling if you have it supported, otherwise GPU, and 1550 on the bottom as well. Then apply. And now switch to the resolution. And now we applied the resolution. Alrighty, so now let's open Fortnite. I also personally don't like the icon tray of the Nvidia panel, so I disable it usually. There we go. That means that the control panel is no longer going to open unless I enable the service again. It does not improve the performance really, it's just visual thing that I prefer. I don't really use the control panel anyways. So watch Fortnite as normal. I hope the recording does not look too bad, because right now I'm on the stretch res. And in OBS I have the screen stretched as well, so it matches the screen. It might be a little bit zoomed, but I can guarantee you that it does not look zoomed or like you cannot see left or right or anything. It's pretty decent resolution. Of course, if it's like your first time going that low to resolution, like anything under maybe Full HD, it will be a little bit weird for you, but you get used to it. So for this message, you click decline. We skip the intro. I also hope the game is not too loud for you. Alright, now we go in settings. Show FPS on. As you can see, the resolution is detected. Frame rate limit, make sure that's the same as your refresh rate, in my case 240. Then we have shadows, global illumination, and reflection. You don't want reflection or global illumination. Anti-aliasing and super resolution, you want that on off, and 3D resolution on 100%. Then on second tab, go all the way bottom, you see energy saving. Make sure you disable both of this. Then on audio settings, you want sound quality on low. I will keep these settings on high for now, and we'll go in a game right now. So I will show you the best settings if you're using DX11 instead of performance. It will be two settings. So the first one is normal DX11, and then the second one is DX11 with DOS, or like the thingy for RTX cards. So if you have an RTX card, you'll benefit from the second option. But first we're gonna go from the normal one. So now we are on high settings, and as you can see, the FPS is stable. From the resolution, we get like a little bit of FPS boost. But again, that depends on your CPU and other stuff. So that's pretty much the settings for the normal DX11. You want the view distance on epic or high, and everything on low. And as you can see, the game looks normal. Visibility is perfect. On my screen, the game looks like Full HD. You cannot really tell that you're on stretch resolution. You will not be seeing enemy body or anything like that in the distance. And now I will show you the second option. This is if you have an RTX GPU. So let's begin. And this is with the RTX option on balanced. Again, the game looks the same. There's no big difference. Obviously, the details are a little bit lower, but it does not really matter for competitive play, really. Now, the plus of this resolution is that you can also max the game. And as you can see, it's still quite stable. Does not really look too bad. Anyways, let's put it back to low. Now let's switch back to performance, so we can show you the settings for performance. So I'll just exit the game out. Alrighty, so just wait for Fortnite to stop running. Okay, there we go. Go to app data, Woco, and as you can see now we have folder called Fortnite game, saved, config, Windows client, and now we have this game user setting files. So what we're gonna do here is delete this, and I will provide you my game user settings, which I already optimized. So all you have to do is just drag it in. Now, if we go through this, I've already set the resolution that we just applied, which is 1550 by 1080 and 240 Hz. So if you're using a different resolution, just change the numbers here, and also the frame rate limit, make sure it matches your refresh rate. Everything else is optimized. It's already on performance, on mesh quality 0, which is the low textures. The resolution quality is set on 95, which is the best for visibility, and it also gives you a little bit of frames boost instead of using 100. Ray tracing and energy saving and bullshit like that is already disabled. The only thing that's enabled is the sound quality. We're gonna have to put it back to low from high and apply. So again, if you want different resolution, just change the resolution and the frame rate. If you followed my video but you don't have 240 Hz, just change this to the amount that you have. Then make sure you save it, but before you edit the file, make sure you go property and uncheck read only. Then you can change like whatever you want inside the file. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to save the file. Then once you're done editing the file, just again mark read only, then apply and OK. Then we can exit that. Then again, back to Epic Games, we launch Fortnite. Also another thing, in my Discord group I have force full screen for Fortnite in case your stretch res does not feel like responsive that much, following the same method that I just did. Just copy this and follow the path for regedit and just copy the value. It will fix the little bit of delay, but still, you might have like some input depending on like your PC, but it should fix it for most of the people. Alrighty, now since we applied performance mode, we can remove also the epic launcher. So what you do here is we go back to lobby. Once you're in lobby, alt tab, and now we can close the epic launcher. It will fully remove the epic launcher from the background, and it will no longer use any resources. You can do this as well if you're using the DX11. Just make sure you're in the lobby where you can see your character. Don't close it while you're loading a map or something like that, otherwise you might have an error with loading and it might kick you out or something like that. It will might want you to sign in again in Fortnite. So we're in lobby, press X, and as you can see, epic launcher does not run anymore. And you can see our settings are already applied. We have the resolution and sound quality is already done as well for me. I will also show you a secret setting for forcing full screen once we go in again. Okay, so now that we're in game, as you can see, everything is normal, we're on performance. Our settings are applied. But you might notice that it says resolution 1920 by 1080, but we're on stretch. So how we're gonna fix this is we close the game. Hold shift and right click the start button. Device manager. And once you're in device manager, go under monitor. And you see your monitor. You might have more than one, depending on how many monitors you have connected. I have only one. And just disable that. And it just look like that. Also, if you disable your monitor, does not mean your monitor is gonna stop to work. So don't be scared. Now I'm gonna reopen Fortnite real quick, just to show you that now it will show 1550. I hope this video is not too long, considering I'm not gonna edit it out. And as you can see, now it says the resolution that we just have. So that's pretty much it. Like, that's everything you can do to Fortnite. Like the basic steps and basic settings to optimize the game to run perfectly. So this will be from the video. I hope it recorded everything and you didn't have any issues from the display capture, hopefully. In the next video, we will be probably like maybe in 2 or 3 days. I will showcase you the winner, new update, and we apply some regedit files. So yeah, it will be a big pack with some files that will help you increase your FPS. And then in the future, I plan to make a video on how to install a custom OS and go through everything from driver debug, browser debug, Fortnite settings, and Steam optimization, Spotify, Discord optimization, and everything like this. It will be a really long video, maybe an hour long, but it will come in the future, not now. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and feel free to join my Discord if you need any help. You can always DM me. Make sure you don't tag me in Discord because it's annoying. Just DM me, and whenever I'm online or I have time, I will reply to you and I'll answer all your questions. If you have any questions for tweaking and stuff like that, just PM me and I'll answer you everything. So yeah, peace.